Good morning. Thank you all for joining. We'll give just a moment to clear the waiting room. Good morning. This is the voting hearing of the licensing board for the city of Boston. Today is Thursday, May 15th, 2025. Today's hearing is being recorded and will be posted to the city of Boston's website. While the public is encouraged to attend, there will be no additional testimony accepted this morning. Begin with the license premise inspection hearing, which occurred on Tuesday, May 13th, 2025. Item number one, Paga Inc. doing business as Nick's and Venue located at 100 Warrenton Street. Date of the incident, October 15th, 2024. Assault and battery, patron on patron, in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 13A, and failure to call 911 in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Board's Rule 114B.
I don't see a violation here.
Yeah, there wasn't enough.
I agree.
Item number two, The Next Place LLC doing business as The Greatest Bar located at 262 to 266 Brenda Street. Date of the incident, February 21st, 2025. Assault and battery, employee on patron, in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 13A.
I was not able to find a violation. It was two different versions of the same story. I didn't get to a violation.
I agree.
I agree.
Item three, J Bond LLC located at 25 Kingston Street. Date of the incident, March 2nd, 2025. Assault and battery, a robbery in front of the licensed premise, in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 13A.
Police did respond, but the testimony was they didn't write up a report based on what they saw when they responded. However, there was a walk-in report 24 hours later. Staff didn't even notice that this had happened outside. I wasn't able to get to a violation.
Yeah. There's once again, there wasn't enough here.
I agree.
No violation. Item number four, the same licensee, J Bond LLC at 25 Kingston Street. Date of the incident, March 8th, 2025. Assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, a gun, patron on patron, ×2, in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 15A.
We're waiting for more information from them.
We did ask for internal reports and any agreements with the security workers, which have not been received yet.
Okay. I would like to review those things. I know Commissioner Curran asked for them. As of this morning, we haven't received them, so I would like to defer this until we receive those.
Sounds good.
That's fine.
Do you want to put a time certain for them to respond by? Or
1 week, then we have a week to review them before the next vote.
great. So by 1 week from today, which would be May 22nd. Item number five, Food Fiesta Group LLC doing business as Casa Bonita Mexican Grill located at 1033 Massachusetts Avenue, Roxbury. Date of the incident, March 10th, 2025. Assault and battery, employee on patron, in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Chapter 265, Section 13A, and serving an under 21 alcoholic beverage in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Sections 3434A, 41, 64, 64A, and Board's Rule 1.08F.
I want to note that the licensee did provide a lot of video, which was helpful to me. It did show that the employee was aggressive towards the patron. They did fire that employee for what had happened. That being said, I still see a violation on the assault and battery, and I also see a violation for serving under 21.
I agree.
It was clear. Yes, I agree.
Having no history for either, my vote would be for a first warning on both.
I agree.
I agree.
A violation and a first warning on both counts. Item number 6, John J. Summers Co. Inc. doing business as Green Dragon Tavern located at 11 Marshall Street. Date of the incident, March 15th, 2025. Overcrowding, 175, mechanical count, capacity 147, house count 136. In violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64, and Board's Rule 1.03J and 1.06A and F.
I see a violation.
I do too.
I agree.
They have a similar violation last year. My vote would be for a second warning.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Violation and a second warning. Item 7, Fan Hall MV Restaurant LLC doing business as Margaritaville located at 300 Faneuil Hall Marketplace. Date of the incident, March 15th, 2025. Persons under 21 in possession of alcohol on premise in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Sections 34A, 34C, and 6464A.
The licensee's testimony was that they were using a scanner that their security staff brought in, and that the licensed premise unit said their scanners were not operating properly. They weren't good enough. They weren't detecting the fake IDs. This, to me, is a recurring incidents at this place. They recently before us for something very similar. The message to the licensee is you cannot rely on a scanner. You need to ask for this backup ID, which they are now doing. All that being said, I still find a violation here.
I saw a violation as well.
I agree.
They served a 1-day suspension. My vote would be for a 2-day suspension.
I agree.
Makes sense.
Violation and a 2-day suspension. Item number 8, Mass Bay Brewing Company, Inc., doing business as Harpoon Brewery, located at 306 Northern Ave. Date of the incident, March 14th, 2025. Person under 21 in possession of alcohol on premise in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 34A, 34C, and 6464A.
I see a violation.
I agree.
I agree.
I would vote for a first warning.
Yes.
I agree.
Violation and a first warning. Item 9, Peabody E-Market, Inc., doing business as E-Market, located at 4 Park Plaza. Date of the incident, March 20th, 2025. Service to persons under 21 in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Sections 34 to 34A, 41, 64, 64A, and Board's Rule 1.08F, and failure to ID for service of alcohol in violation of Mass General Laws, Chapter 138, Section 64.
I see a violation.
Yes.
I agree.
And I vote for a first warning.
I agree.
Agree.
Violation and a first warning. Moving on to the transactional hearing, which occurred yesterday, Wednesday, May 14th, 2025. Item number 1, BBP SP1 LLC, doing business as Pop-Up Bagels, located at 70 Pier 4 Boulevard, has applied for a common victualler license. Manager Alex Rivero, hours of operation 7 a.m. to 3 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 2, Chipotle Mexican Grill of Colorado LLC, doing business as Chipotle Mexican Grill number 5670, located at 462 Washington Street in Brighton, has applied for a common victualler license. Manager Guy Levin, hours of operation 10 a.m. to 11 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 3, Luke's Lobster MA LLC, doing business as Luke's Lobster, located at 191 W Atlantic Ave, has applied for a common victualler license. Manager Mike Holden, hours of operation 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 4, 1010 Morrissey Corp., doing business as Milkweed, located at 1010 William T. Morrissey Boulevard in Dorchester, has applied for a common victualler license. Manager Holly Beth Renaud, hours of operation 6 a.m. to 11 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 5, Selhigh Associates LLC, doing business as McDonald's, located at 301 Warren Street in Roxbury, has petitioned to change the hours of the licensed business to a 3 a.m. closing for drive-through and deliveries only.
For 5 and 6, I'm requesting a deferral. I just have not had enough time to review everything that was submitted, as well as the written correspondence we received. So if it's okay, I'd like to defer both of those votes.
Sounds good.
Absolutely.
Votes on items 5 and 6 will be deferred to the board's next voting hearing. Item 7, 851 Beacon Street SPE LLC, located at 851 Beacon Street, has applied for a lodging house license. Manager Jan Schechter.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 8, Rail Stop LLC, located at 94 to 160 Guest Street in Brighton, has petitioned to change the manager to Amelia Monday.
I vote to approve Ms. Monday as manager of record. I believe she's the appropriate character and fitness to serve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item number 9, Minot Hospitality Group LLC, doing business as Beacon Hill Hotel, located at 25 to 29 Charles Street, has petitioned to change the manager to Jason Ira Goldstein.
I vote to approve Mr. Goldstein as manager of record. I believe he has the appropriate character and fitness to serve.
I agree.
I agree.
Items 10 and 11 were not heard and will be continued to the next transactional hearing. Item 12, Patina Boss LLC, doing business as Banner's Kitchen and Tap and Hub Hall, featuring Momo-san Ramen by Morimoto, located at 80 to 82 Causeway Street, has petitioned for a change of officers, directors, LLC managers.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 13, Shippies Inc., doing business as Beacon Street Liquors, located at 842 Beacon Street, has petitioned to pledge the license to Brookline Bank.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 14, Seaport Social Limited Partnership, doing business as Seaport Social, located at 225 Northern Ave, has petitioned to transfer the license to SGH Seaport LLC, doing business as Bambola at the same location. Richard Sullivan II, manager, 2 a.m. closing hour, and has also petitioned to amend the description of the licensed premise to a full-service 6,374 square foot restaurant on 1 floor with 2 dining rooms with 71 seats, 2 bars with 46 seats, kitchen, storage, and 2 annual patios with a total area of 1,550 square feet with 60 seats on private property that closes at 11 p.m., 3 exits, 1 entrance.
I vote to approve the transfer. I vote to approve the amended description, and I believe Mr. Sullivan's already been approved by us. I think that's it, right?
That's all.
I agree.
I agree.
Thank you. Item 15, Fresh Boston Retail LLC, doing business as Fresh Boston, located at 232 Old Colony Ave in South Boston, has petitioned for a change of ownership interest, a change of officers, directors, LLC managers, and has petitioned to change the manager to Charles Merritt.
I vote to approve the change in ownership interest and to change the officers, directors, LLC managers, and to approve Mr. Merritt as manager of record.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 16, Stadium Restaurant LLC, located at 232 Old Colony Ave in South Boston, has petitioned to transfer the license to RSCM Holdings LLC, doing business as Fresh Boston at the same location, Charles Merritt manager, 2 a.m. closing hour. Has also petitioned to amend the description of the licensed premise to 2,594 square feet on 1 floor in 3 rooms with table and bar seating for 34 in the front, food prep, kitchen, and restrooms in the rear.
I vote to approve the transfer. I vote to approve the amended description. And that's it for today.
I agree.
I agree.
Thank you. Item 17, Lola Burger Restaurant Boston LLC, doing business as Lola Burger, located at 11 Fan Pier Boulevard, has petitioned to transfer the license and the location to Self Up LLC, doing business as Self Up Cooking Classes, located at 19 Kingston Street. Gagam Artsruni manager, 11 p.m. closing hour, and has also petitioned to change the license type to a general on-premise license.
Excuse me. I vote to approve the transfer. I vote to approve the change in category and to approve Mr. Artsruni as manager of record.
I agree.
Item number 18, Hot Eastern Inc., doing business as Friendship BBQ, located at 40 Harrison Ave, has petitioned to transfer the license and the location to Seaport 50 Hospitality LLC, doing business as Tacos El Chiquis, located at 50 Northern Ave. Dominique Minut's manager, closing hour, they have compromised on a 2 a.m. closing hour on Fridays and Saturdays rather than the advertised 3 a.m.
Thanks, Danny. I vote to approve the transfer. I vote to approve Mr. Minutz as manager of record and the 2 a.m. closing.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 19, Seaport 50 Hospitality LLC doing business as Tacos El Chiquis at 50 Northern Ave has applied for a retail package store wines and malt beverages license. Manager Dominic Minot's closing time 11 p.m.
I vote to approve the retail package store wine and malt license. We just approved Mr. Minot, so
Correct.
I agree.
I agree.
Thank you. Item 20, Petrova Chocolates LLC doing business as Petrova Chocolates located at 61 Salem Street has applied for a retail package store wines and malt beverages license. Manager Blagovesta Petrova, closing time 7 p.m.
this would be a new package store license in the North End neighborhood that would be offering natural wines paired with chocolates, which I think is a unique concept for Boston, never mind this one particular neighborhood. So my vote would be to approve this and to approve Ms. Petrova as manager of record.
I agree.
I agree.
Petition is granted. Item number 21, Flores Mantilla Inc. doing business as Flores Mantilla located at 595 Tremont Street has applied for a retail package store wines and malt beverages license. Manager Nancy Mantilla, closing time 7 p.m.
This proposal is for a retail package store license for wine and malts to offer wines to be sold and also to complement the gift offerings at this location, which is also a unique application before us. My vote would be to approve and to approve Ms. Mantilla as manager of record.
I agree.
I agree.
Petition is approved. Items 22 through 27 are all new license applications for on-premise licenses. Chairman Joyce, would like to hold these until after the May 23rd deadline?
Yes, please.
Okay, vote will be deferred on the remaining items. Moving on to non-hearing transactions, the following are applying for a new common victualler license at a previously licensed location. Item 1, Kim Loan Banh Mi LLC doing business as Banh Mi OK, located at 44 School Street. Manager Kim Loan Pham, hours of operation 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 2, Gourmet Creole LLC doing business as Gourmet Creole, located at 1210 Blue Hill Ave in Mattapan. Manager Natalie LaCourse, hours of operation 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 3, Scobies at City Hall LLC, doing business as Scobies at City Hall, located at 1 City Hall Plaza. This is within City Hall on the 3rd floor mezzanine. Manager Ann Leiden, hours of operation 7 a.m. to 5 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 4, Navy Yard Market LLC, doing business as Golden Goose Market, located at 1 First Ave in Charlestown. Manager Carlos Ernesto Mendez, hours of operation 7 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 5, Bertucci's Restaurants Tremont LLC, doing business as Bertucci's Pronto, located at 18 Tremont Street. Manager Joseph Enos, hours of operation 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 6, Yaba Sushi Inc. doing business as Yaba Sushi, located at 106 to 120 Cambridge Street. Manager Xiaoliang Chen, hours of operation 11:30 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Item 7, Pixel Cat Butter Mochi Inc. doing business as Pixel Cat Coffee and Butter Mochi, located at 32 Cambridge Street. Manager Dennis Lee, hours of operation 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is within the Foundation Kitchen Food Hall.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
And item 8, Flick International Corp. doing business as Flick at BXP, located at 200 Clarendon Street. Manager Steve Morin, hours of operation 6 a.m. to 9 p.m.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Following has applied for a one-day amendment to their existing license. Dorset Restaurant Group LLC, doing business as the Landmark Public House located at 772 Adams Street in Dorchester, has applied for a one-day amendment to extend onto a contiguous space for an end-of-the-year party on June 21st from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., sorry.
I vote to approve.
I agree.
I agree.
Thank you. The board has before them a list of applications for special one-day alcoholic beverages, which have been administratively reviewed by staff for approval by the board. And on old and new business, one item for acknowledgement, the board has received a release of pledge of any license and security interests from Rockland Trust Company, releasing the previous pledge held on Shippies Inc., doing business as Beacon Street Liquors at 842 Beacon Street. And those are all the items before the board today. That will adjourn this hearing. Thank you all, and do enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you.
You.